like that. Woo!
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. All of our YouTube videos by hitting the notification bell, by the subscribe button as well. If you like to go through our Cash App, you can go through our ticker, $ BJ Matthews, PayPal at Project Masters. The link is in the chat right now, the chat box, you know what I'm saying? Where you guys can click it right there and go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Show your love to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast if you choose to. Um, Nonetheless, let's get ready for LA Clipper talk. Man, I know I'm a little bit late. Apologize. Got home a little bit late. Had some stuff to do, but we're gonna be, in and out. It's not gonna be that long of a show, so hopefully everybody's up. If you guys are up, make sure you hit that like button for your boy. Hit that like button and get the people in here, man. We gotta have, right now over 10 likes. Right now, since we got 10 people in here right now, we should have over 10 likes. We got the LA Clipper talk. You know what I'm saying? The Clippers were able to prevail last night in a nail biter win, a very interesting, stressful win. I'm not gonna lie. The Clippers finally snapped their 5-game losing streak at home against the Memphis Grizzlies, 129 to 135. Now we do know the Memphis Grizzlies are going through a lot of things right now. 3 of their 5 starters were out, including Dylan Brooks, who's serving a suspension right now. Steven Adams right now, who's still hurt. I don't know what his injury is, but he's still injured. And then, of course, the whole Ja Morant fiasco. We already talked about that yesterday. Everything going on with that. The Memphis Grizzlies, I'm just going to go a little bit off cue. The Memphis Grizzlies right now are not in any shape, way, or form going to be competing in the playoffs because they just have too many things going on. First of all, they're just too immature. They're too immature of a team. I called this last year. I asked to have a video, and it was about the Memphis Grizzlies, their maturity, as also as Ja Morant overrated, right? Because you had all this hype going towards Ja Morant, and he was, the person who was going to take over the league. He was the face of the league. A lot of things that were put on him very early, right? And I just saw how the Memphis Grizzlies played. They're very, very exciting to watch. Very fast, very athletic, all that good stuff. They played with a lot of confidence, but when you have a championship, you're talking about a championship team. Those teams are poised. Those teams are able to be even killed. And I just did not see that with the Memphis Grizzlies. I saw too much excitement, too much jumping around, too much celebrating over things that are very minor. And that's just not what championship teams do. So all the well to, what I'm saying, Ja Morant, his situation, and then, of course, Brandon Clark, also their backup power forward. He's out for the season with a torn Achilles. So definitely blessings for him for a speedy recovery. Yeah, but that's enough of that. This is LA Clipper Talk. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all comment when y'all let me know y'all in here. Salute to my guy Pagan. You know what I'm saying? Arthur Wiley said Tyron knew is gonna be the death of the clip house. Hey, we're gonna get into that, man. But today is a good day, good night, you know what I'm saying? The Clippers were able to prevail 129 to 135 against the Memphis Grizzlies at home. I'm not gonna lie, I had turned the game off at one point in time. And it wasn't because I felt like the Clippers are gonna lose. I was at the point where I was just so disgusted with how the Clippers were playing up until the fourth quarter. Right? And they've done this before. They'll get themselves in a hole on purpose, or I don't know if it's on purpose or it just happens. They get themselves in a hole and they have to climb out of later in the game, which makes it much more, for a number of reasons. It makes it stressful for the fans. It makes it harder for your best players, Kawhi and PG, to have to do more. And shout out to those two brothers. They both balled out. I think they combined for 76 points. Last night, so it was just all around great game for those two. But it was just unnecessary to go through all that. So I turned the game off at right at the fourth quarter because I was just so disgusted. I said I'll see it tomorrow. And I was talking to Bruce on the phone. He was actually telling me the game as it was going on. So that's how I was able to find out that we won. But let's go through a little bit of recap. So if we look at the Clippers and the Grizzlies, I don't know if I did the team stats. Yeah, let me pull up the team stats so y'all can see. So the Clippers won 135 to 129. If we look at the team stats right here on the screen, as we can follow, as we can see, um, the Grizzlies shot the ball better from the Clippers as far as field goal percentage and 3-point percentage, but the Clippers shot 94% from the free throw line. Okay, so this should have been how it should have been in Sacramento, and we'd have probably won that game that we lost by 1 point. But we shot the ball very well at the free throw line. The Grizzlies went 11 for 15. They shot 73%. The boards, we actually out rebound them twice as much rebounds, and that goes to show you because of Steven Adams being out, and then Brandon Clark not playing. Those are the two most strongest rebounds in my opinion. Those two not playing is a big reason why, and that's why Memphis, you can see there they have weaknesses when those two are not playing. So we were able to out rebound them. Some of our forwards like Kawhi and PG was in there getting a lot of rebounds, offensive rebounds, and things of that nature. So we just able to double that, and then you got the assist where Memphis was just went on a hot streak in the third quarter. A lot of their points came off pure assists, and we're going to talk about that in a minute as well. Steals 13-6, turnovers 17-8. Can't have that against an elite team, which Memphis is still solid without Ja. But I mean, I'm talking about full strength. You can't have those against those type of teams. They'll make you pay. And then the points in the paint, Memphis had 64 to the Clippers 50. And then the fouls 23-17. So when I look at this stat sheet, what I see a lot, the first thing that stick out is obviously the turnovers. We got to get to a point where we average somewhere below 15 turnovers a game. Right? We got to be able to take care of the ball. I mean, consistently. There's games that we'll have, 8 turnovers or 7 turnovers, like we did against I think the Kings the last game. We'll have like 7 or 8 turnovers, and then there are games we'll have like, 20 something, 20 plus, like we did against Sacramento. We've been struggling with this all year. So it's not just, one person. It's just been the entire team as a collective group. We don't take care of the ball. We don't value the ball enough. What's good, Jose? How you doing? Salute to my man, Bubba. My guy, what's up, BJ? Of course it's me, brother. Big fan, BZ. What's good, my guy? But Nee, how you? Welcome back, man. Yes, Kawhi did go off. Kawhi wouldn't go off. And PG could have went off for 50 and 10. We're gonna talk about both of those two in a minute, man. Because I know people want to talk about if PG didn't perform, they would have been lighting him up. But since he did, we gotta talk about it. So if I go through some of the individual players for the Clippers, let's talk about a few things. I gotta highlight some things. So if we look at the guys who had the most contribution, of course, it was Kawhi with 34, Paul George with 42, Eric Gordon with 17, and Mason Plumlee with 15. And then, followed by that, it was Russell Westbrook, Terrence Mann, Ivica Zubac, and then Marcus Morris at the tail end. Now, this is what I'm going to say. And Nicholas Batum, he had 0 points. What I'm starting to notice a couple things. One thing I'm noticing that Eric Gordon has actually, I don't know if he's came out of his slump. I don't know if he's going to be permanently closing lineups. I did have him as a person closing my lineups. If you guys recall, y'all can see on the last group right there, you can see Eric Gordon was one of my people that would be closing. And the reason why I say that is because his IQ is pretty solid, and as well as he can hit timely shots, and he can defend. I mean, last night, Tyus Jones, who led that charge against us in the third quarter, had like 52 points as a team. The Grizzlies. Eric Gordon kind of took Tyus Jones out the game in the fourth. So I've seen Eric Gordon's picking his game up the last couple games against Sacramento. He had a great game, and then he had a good game against the Grizzlies last night. So I don't know if it's because Norman Powell ain't there, so he's getting more opportunities to, be in the game and score. I think that's kind of what it is, because he's the only person, Norman Powell's been the only person that's been out from the rotation. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise that these players are getting an opportunity, to see guys not playing and see how other people react. So Eric Gordon has been playing great ever since Norman Powell's been out. Now, of course, we still need Norm because that's our sixth man, but it's just with the depth that we have and the talent that we have. I mean, that means if somebody goes down, that means more shots. So I guess Eric Gordon, in his position, he's probably like, excelling. Now that he's getting more opportunities. So yeah, shout out to Eric Gordon. Keep playing the way you playing. Marcus Morris is still not getting is still getting burned a lot of minutes and contributing very he's not contributing at all, if you ask me. He had 5 points in 25 minutes. Once again, this guy, if he's not scoring, if he's not shooting, like he's not be able to do anything. So if you can't even score or shoot at a good clip, like I'm talking about somewhere between, I don't know, 12 and 15 points a game, then what are you really out there for, just other than taking up people's time? You got players on that bench that can contribute more than 5 points in 25 minutes. So I have to think, why is it Marcus Morris getting all this time? Because we talk about this almost every show. A guy can come back. A guy can literally come back from injury and then all of a sudden just get all these minutes after one guy in Robert Covington played the way he did against the Sacramento Kings, 15 points, had multiple deflections, was help side defense, all that. It just blows my mind that he's not Rocco's not getting any time. He got another DNP last night. He didn't even touch the floor yet again. That's the problem. It ain't if you want to say, okay, look, if you want to tell me that Marcus Morris is going to get more minutes than Rocco because of whatever reason, I don't agree with it, but I mean that's what it is. But this guy's getting literally no time. He's treating him like Amir Coffey and Brandon Boston. That's how Ty Lue's treating this guy. An established NBA vet, established NBA starter as well. He's treating him like he's a rookie or he's a second-year player. It just blows my mind. I don't understand how is it that this guy's not getting any burn. Right? Now, I did have Tune in Sports said something like, important. He said that Ty Lue, when he's with the Cavs, used to do the same thing. So this ain't something new that Ty Lue's done. This ain't unusual behavior, right? This is something that's been constant. It's not something that's just been happening. Like he did it with J.R. Smith in Cleveland. I think he did it with Tristan Thompson. With basically, no matter how somebody played, if he liked that person, he's gonna play him. So he has favorites, and I've seen him do it. So I mean, it's not nothing unusual, but I just don't understand. At this degree, it's like it's like weird. Like it's like you treat him like he ain't even been in the league. So I don't know. It just bogs my mind. I don't know what it's gonna take. I mean, I know we're beating like a dead horse, but it's just to me, it just bothers me. It just bothers me. Like this guy can really help our team, but it's not getting us nowhere. What's up, my guy Bruce? So Clippers in the play-in and Militant. Oh man, what's good, show? How you doing, bro? How you doing? But for being fair, every coach is making these dumb mistakes. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess I'm just focusing on my on our team, but yeah, it's just a lot of inconsistency going on. But Rocco not getting minutes, and then also T-Man's. I think what he have? How many minutes T-Man have last game? He had. Let me check. He had 18. And he's been having that magic number the last couple games too. I think he should be getting 25 to 30 minutes a game. That's how many minutes he needs to be getting. Because you don't want to lose him in a rotation. You don't want to lose what he brings, which is on-ball defense, help side defense, rebounding, and also he's also a timely shooter. He's actually gotten his 3-point shot looking pretty good. So that's another element he brings. So 18 minutes ain't enough for Terrence Mann, but he keeps playing them under 20 minutes, which is not ideal. He needs to be getting somewhere between 25 and 30 minutes. I suggested that they just stagger the minutes and let Russ and T-Man play together. Not just because I feel like they can work with one another, but also I feel like that opens the door for Bones to actually get playing time as well in the second unit. I just don't. I mean, I don't. That's the only line that they ain't done yet. Russ and T Man. So I think that would be something that they need to do to get T Man some more minutes. Right. That's what I would put T Man in the starting line with Russ, because you have the offense with Russ followed by the defense with T Man, and then that would be very valuable. So I would do that, but it looked like Ty Lue ain't trying to hear that. Like he got his mind made up. That dude he's just a real stubborn coach. But the people of the hour. Let's talk about the two guys of the hour, man. You know what I'm saying? Kawhi and PG, our two guys, our best players, man, came out and balled. Um, Kawhi had 28 points, and he had like a very control game. He didn't play, of course, his best. I mean, he just played like consistent. Like just the way Kawhi works is like he can start off slow and then pick it up in the second quarter. And he can go cold in the third quarter and pick it up in the fourth quarter. And that's kind of what happened. So I just think with Kawhi last night, the Clippers giving up that amount of time, amount of points in one quarter, 52 points. That right there was disappointing, because that's a team issue. That's not one person, one play. That's a team issue. That's the fact that you let a Memphis Grizzlies team without their best player, without Dylan Brooks, without Steven Adams, without Brad Clark, for you to give up that amount of points in that short of time, it just shows like we're not defensively disciplined. It is what it is. Our team is not defensively disciplined. We're still switching on a lot of screens. We're letting these guys catch the three ball. We're not fighting over screens. But yet Ty Lue continuously has the same game plan. Right? So we got to first of all, man, basically get over this hump on defense. We got to buy back on the defensive end. We can't keep on going with the same thing over and over and continue to give up these amount of points, man. Like 52 points in one quarter is not good enough. That's just, you're not ever. And then you turn it up in the fourth. That's how I know the Clippers be messing around, because they turned up in the fourth quarter. They went on a 15-0 run. So it's just laziness. It's just a lazy mindset to have. I know Kawhi Leonard can lock up. I know PG can lock up. I don't know if they kind of try to conserve their energy just for offense, but bro, like 52 points in a quarter is just, you don't give, some teams in halves don't give that amount of points. But you gave that out in a quarter? But hey, the scoring though. Look, man, Paul George did his thing, man. I was this probably was Paul George's one of his best performances. I mean, I feel like a few other ones were pretty good, like the one against the Celtics. When they beat the Celtics by 20 points in Boston, he had a good performance. That game in Indiana where he had 40 points, even though they lost. The game against the Houston Rockets where he hit the game-winning shot. Paul George has some, historic games. And I've said this time and time again about this dude. This guy has top 5 talent, top 5 skill set, top 5 everything, except the mindset. PG can literally be a top 5 player. He has everything in his bag, in his toolbox, in his skill set. He has literally everything. But he stops himself from being as great as he can be. East Oakland was good, my guy. Was good. How you doing, Mrs. Hope? She said, yeah, Kawhi not the same real two-way player once he was. Defense is what made Kawhi that star. Yeah, I mean, I don't really feel like defensively Kawhi, like since he has to deal with offense so much. I mean, his defense don't have to be all game. He has to worry about more on offense. But yeah, he's definitely not the same as far as because of the injuries. So it's just, I mean, at the end of the day, they gotta be able to lock up as a team. And like I said, that's why you gotta have a balance. If you're gonna have Westbrook in there, I will have T Man in there. If you're gonna have Kawhi and PG in there, bring in Rocco or I would say Rocco. But you can't have all offense with Morris in there, but no defense. Like we have the personnel to play both, but you got to put your guys on the court to let them play. That's why we keep falling beyond in these leads, man. And we're taking the same mindset of our coach. Like I've said this to y'all before. You know, if you guys want to know how a team is, look at their coach. If their team is disciplined, that means their coach is disciplined. If their team is freestyle offense, that means their coach is freestyle offense. If they are a defensive oriented team, that means their coach is defensive oriented mindset. And what I've seen with the Clippers is we're inconsistent because our coach is inconsistent. Y'all tell me how many games have we had to come back from like deep leads, like about 15, 16 points in a short period of time? How many times has that happened? Not just for, like bump this year, go back to last year. And this is what I'm starting to figure out, that I'm starting to realize when people say Ty Lue is overrated. For you to have to keep coming back from big leads over and over, it's telling you that you're not doing what you need to do at the beginning of the game. And that falls on the coach. That falls on planning. That falls on preparation. That falls on lineups, and that falls up on rotations. And we're seeing his flaws. This man they got too much depth on his roster for him to actually be able to handle. That's what's going on. Now we hear that Ty Lue said he's not gonna have his set rotation until Norman Powell come back. And I'm like, well, hold on. You mean to tell me you need to have him, Norman Powell on the roster, get an adequate lineup? You don't have any idea what your lineup is going to be. Your start lineup, your colors lineup, your offensive lineup, your defensive lineup. You don't have any idea. You got to wait till Norman Powell comes back. That's why I said to myself, he just it's just too much. It's too much talent for him to actually be able to handle. That's what's going on. So go through some of these comments. Yeah, Ty Lue is trash. He ain't trash. He's not he's overrated, man. He just overrated. He's an overrated ass coach. I mean, I think people gave him credit. Um, I think he's overrated. I just think that people thought he was just better than what he was. He said, bro, well, he has the best defense in the league. Only Giannis got better defense. I don't even think Giannis got better defense than Kawhi. I think Giannis is a good help side defender. I would say Drew Holiday's a better defender than Giannis. Yeah, Drew Holiday's underrated, man, on defense. But yeah, when Kawhi chooses to lock up, I mean, he can be, the best. But the thing about it is, you're asking for a guy to give me 25 to 30 points and play elite defense, man. That shit's hard. That's like some Jordan Kobe type shit. Like ain't too many people done that, right? Dirty Mac was good, bruh. Was good, my guy. Was good. Make sure y'all tap that like button, man. Make sure y'all tap that like button. But I'm gonna end it with this, bro. The Clippers winning the game last night was definitely needed. They've shown me the last couple of games they're a team that has some fight in them. They're a team that has resiliency in them. But I think the fundamental reason the Clippers are where they're at is because of their inconsistency. And this goes back to the beginning of the season. This goes back with the low management. I feel like the Clippers have not been able to plan this season out. They haven't been able to plan this season out. They haven't been responsible. That goes for everything. medical staff, Ty Lue, and then it trickles down to the players. Like we haven't been adequate enough as a team, as a unit, and that's why we're in the position where we're at, right? And that's why we in and out. We look good one game, and then we look bad. And I also know this with the Clippers too. We play down to our competition. That's why a team like Memphis, they can stick in the game with us, and it makes you feel like, oh, the Clippers ain't that good. But if you're able to come back from a lead like that and make a run, that shows you have everything that you need. You're not taking it seriously enough, and that's how the Clippers are. Like, they don't choose to turn it up until like all else fails, to their backs against the wall. I mean, we've seen it in the past. We saw against the Dallas Mavericks. Everybody thought that the Clippers were done, and they come back and win that series. They go against the Utah Jazz. Kawhi gets hurt after Game 4. Everybody thought the Clippers were done. And then here comes Paul George in Game 5, and then Reggie Jackson, Terrence Mann in Game 6. Phoenix Suns, Game 5, the Suns were supposed to beat the Clippers back in Phoenix, and Paul George drops 42 points, and it's like, I think it's 16 rebounds or something. I don't know how many rebounds. He dropped 42 points. I know that. So it's just like, that's just how they are. That's how they operate. That's how they operate. That's how they operate. Yes, sir. Shout out to my man Bruce, man. Like button is free. It's free. Hit it. Yes, sir. My God, Bruce. Hope, where do you think the Clippers will finish at the end of the regular season? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question, Mrs. Hope. I would say I wanted them to be top 4, but I mean, that can still happen, but it's just going to depend on everybody else. But I think they'll make the playoffs for sure. They won't be in the play-in. I think they'll be in the playoffs. So I would say probably 5, 4 or 5. That's what I'm thinking. What's good, LA? What's good? What's good, brother? What's good? Slime, what's good, bro? What's good? What's good? Cortez KTD says 6 seed. Hopefully they can get the king. Yeah, they get the Kings. They'll beat the Kings. I think they'll beat the Kings. I saw a lot of holes with the Kings, man. Like, they don't. Their defense is subpar. Like, they have a great offense. But their defense is just, I mean, subpar, which is weird because Mike Brown's a defensive minded coach, but they don't have the team to play defense. Like Kevin Huerter, Keegan Murray, Harrison, like, those guys are not really great defenders. Domantas Sabonis is a great offensive, guy in the post. He's physical, but most of these guys ain't defenders. You know what I'm saying? They're offensive talents. De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk, Kevin Huerter, Domantas Sabonis. Those guys are offensive guys for the most part. So I think the Clippers will beat the Kings. The team that's gonna be the Clippers' kryptonite is them damn Denver Nuggets. That's their kryptonite. I think they match up again. They can beat anybody. I think if they face the Grizzlies, obviously without Ja and them, they're not gonna be there. I think the Clippers will beat them. I think they'll beat the Grizzlies with Ja and them there. You know what I'm saying? The Pelicans, I think the Clippers will beat them because they got Kawhi and PG. They don't. The Pelicans. I think the Clippers will beat the Warriors. And I'm going to tell you why. When I saw the Clippers and Warriors face, what I noticed the Clippers did, they got away from what was working with them in the first half. They started chucking up threes instead of continuously pounding the ball inside in the mid post in the first half. Because you got to remember that Golden State's small. They have to, their whole thing is to shoot threes. So they play this mental mind game that if they shoot threes, that means you got to shoot threes with them. So, and then the Clippers went away from the game plan in the second half. That's how that big explosion came in the third quarter. But if the Clippers' game plan is to continuously attack and stop the bleeding for the Golden State Warriors, they'll win that series. And I feel like Kawhi will be the best player in that series because he's going to play both ways. And I think Paul George is better than Klay Thompson. So, yeah, that's going to be huge. And I just think everybody else, man, the Clippers just a better team. I think they'll beat the Suns. I mean, I'm not saying that these teams are not going to be competitive, but I'm saying if I look at the roster from top to bottom, and what the Clippers has for their star. I think the Clippers have the fully better team. But the only thing I'm worried about, the one thing I'm saying this is going to probably go against us is this guy right here. Ty Lue is if it's hard to win when your coach is coaching against you. So we have to be prepared, like for Ty Lue to do some dumb shit and have to overcome it. That's what's going to have to happen. Let me drop this link for y'all to come in here, man. OC Love, what's good? What's good, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. My people, man, hit drop that link. Let me go through some of these questions. Look, some of these questions. Lakers get the AFC and knock out the Nuggets. Yeah, the Lakers can beat the Nuggets. They have enough to beat them. So yeah, if they face the Nuggets, they will scorch them. I don't think that the Lakers will struggle against them at all because they got the size. No, if you can go at Jokic, then you can beat that team. So yeah, I think they will beat the Nuggets at that point. What's good, show? Chilling, man. Doing his late night show, you know.
No, I waiting on it to come on, man. Last night I was just frustrated, bro. Like, I'm like, man, it's to a point now, bro. This with Tyronn Lue, bro. I be looking back on these games, and I just go back and look at all these games we literally lost because of bad coach. That's not 100% him, but it played a big part. It just is stubborn. He just so stubborn, man. I never seen a team with all this talent. And you don't put the players that's playing the best at that moment out there on the floor, like Rocco. Like, did you see that? You saw the effort Rocco gave us against
Against
Sacramento.
Sacramento, yeah.
How can he play that good? Have you ever in your life seen a player like that play that good and get right back thrown to the end of the bench? Like he just some two-way player. That's crazy.
Nah,
Uh,
nah.
it,
He
it,
he he brings more to the table than Marcus Morris. No way he should be back in the lineup like that.
and
Ain't
I'm
no
I'm
way.
I'm listening to all the guys too. It seems like a lot of guys are saying the same thing about Russ. They're like, man, Russ is bringing leadership, vocal. That's something we need, and that is nice to hear. 'Cause if guys feel that way, that's good to hear. Um, for I think the most frustrating thing is at this point is these rotations. I think guys just want to guys feel like they didn't earn their stripes that should be playing. They might feel like they should be playing more minutes than what they playing. Like Terrence Mann, I feel like this BJ. I with you on this. I want Terrence Mann to start. I would like Terrence Mann to start.
vocal,
And have Roku. Either way, to me, BJ, one of those guys got to be on the court. You got to have an effort guy like that on the court. Rocco and Terrence Mann. If Terrence Mann out of the game, you got to have Rocco in there. Them type of guys got to be in the court at all times. When Paul George, Kawhi on there, or if they on or not, bro. I don't think people realize if you add one of them to the start lineup, that unlocks this team. This team go to another level. We
Nah,
saw
they will.
in January, right? And you
They
add
will.
Russ onto that with Terrence Mann, they will go to another level. I feel like this team is unbeatable if we do the right thing. You feel what I'm saying? Just add those guys in. Like you said, give them 25, 30 minutes, bro. Like that, it's simple, man.
Nah, he not gonna do. I don't know.
He not gonna do
Rocco, he ain't gonna do it. I've said it. Put T Man with Russ.
it. Yeah,
I want that. He ain't doing it. And now that Eric Gordon's playing the way he playing,
he playing.
and I'm
How
cool
you
with
think he
EG. I like
playing though?
he cool, man. I like EG. I
Yeah,
like
cause
EG. He
I'm
cool.
gonna say what I saw. I thought he does a good job of guarding. He has to do guard switching, guard. I went back and watched that game last night. He did a good job on one possession. He switched on Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson drove right on him, and EG had his hands up, made that layup tough. He missed it. That's one of the plays we actually came back. But you saw we played the last 5 minutes. I want to see if
Yeah,
they play like that kind of effort for 48 minutes. This team can go on another level, and this team still got a chance. If you listen to them guys, they like, man, we
they
locked in.
lazy, man. They're
Yeah,
fucking lazy.
we just
They. That's how I know they
yeah.
good enough. They just be bullshitting.
They
They
be
lazy.
bullshit. They be playing with our heart, bro. That's why we be
Yeah,
frustrated. They
yeah,
be playing
yeah.
with us because we know they got it.
I
Hey
know.
BJ, another thing too though. Another reason why this team is struggling, we gotta remember this too. We haven't had our defensive anchor, Zubac, for only 2.5 games, really. I
That's
think that
true.
does play a big part because Zubac is a menace out there on and protecting the rim. I mean, it's a big difference. Now you got to Plumlee. Plumlee is more offensively. That's what I like about having those
Yeah,
two. They both bring something different. But man, I just feel like, bro, if Tyron and I don't expect him to take Twin out the lineup. That's the crazy part about it. I don't
yeah,
expect him to take him out of the lineup no time soon. Uh,
yeah,
I just feel like, man, but we be so frustrated though,
yeah,
because we know everybody's saying the
yeah,
same thing.
yeah.
Put Terrence man out there, get Rocco moment. Everybody's seeing it, but Tyron Lue. That's what's so
But you
frustrating.
got to remember too, this ain't the first year he did this, T man.
No,
He doesn't have
right?
the confidence in him. I don't know why, but he just don't have the confidence in T man, bro.
It's
I
sad,
don't
bro.
know why. I don't know why.
It's
He brings
sad,
a
bro.
lot to a team, but I don't know what's gonna take. And Kawhi ain't gonna say nothing. PG ain't gonna say they not gonna speak out. They just
And so you
it,
know,
it's
I was defending Ty Lue on this bullshit, man. But this is it's out of
It's getting
control, man.
frustrating. I wasn't really like I was one of the ones that said, hey man, Tyron, we love Tyron Lue. I'm not. I still wasn't calling for his job, but it's like, bro, if he blows this BJ, I can't defend him no more, bro. I
I
can't
no.
can't.
I
defend him.
don't. I'm not gonna wait. He needs to be gone when we win or lose. I'm already looking at next year. Like he gotta go.
Well, I think
He
me and Joe.
he ain't the coach. Yeah, you dog. You need a new coach. I don't care what happened.
Yeah,
I've seen too much, bro.
I'm starting not to give up on him, bro. I'm trying to take it one game at a time. I understand y'all. I understand why y'all
I already
saying that.
did, bro. I mean,
I ain't gonna lie to
what
you.
you ain't going for?
Hey,
How
BJ,
can
I
you
got the
not
door
see
open,
this though?
home.
I mean,
I
I
ain't
just
stuck my
don't
foot out yet.
understand
I
how
got
you.
the door open. I got the door
Man,
open, bro.
man, you didn't step. Man, what's he shown you to be for like you gonna still hang in?
Man, he ain't giving me no hope, bro. Cause when you playing, man, my boy, but god dang it, bro. You gotta take, man, you
You
gotta
gotta
put
take him out the
Rocco.
starting lineup.
There's
He
no
cannot start
reason
on this
Rocco
team.
should be not playing, bro.
Yeah,
What we
Exactly.
saw against Sacramento, they hurt my feelings, bro. I'm like, man, knowing we ain't gonna see this Sunday, and we all predicted this. We ain't gonna see him Sunday, cause he gonna make it. Oh, we got Terrence man and Kawhi back. I mean, come on, bro. This is sad, man.
yeah, yeah,
It
yeah,
brought Twain only got 6 points, but his rotation on D is horrible though. From
Horrible.
start of the
he's
game,
slow,
that was
bro.
horrible.
He's stuck in snow.
I
Yeah.
don't know what else can Rocco and Terrence man do at this point. Now, did you hear what he said? He said he wants to use Rocco more in the playoffs. Why wait till the playoffs?
That's all cap, bro. He ain't gonna do that.
It's
That's
cap. It's cap. I don't
bullshit.
believe
He's
it.
not gonna do that, bro. Yeah, he's been capping the whole year. Like this has
Yes.
been going on since the beginning of the year. I gave up on Ty Lue after that Indiana game. Like when
Oh hell yeah.
he claimed that
Hell yeah.
he wasn't playing Roka because he was getting the minutes to Terrence Mann. I looked at the stat sheet.
Bullshit.
Terrence Mann got 5 minutes that game. Them minutes was going to Mook. So I'm like, just
Bullshit,
take
man.
Mook out the lineup and put Rocco in, and then put Terrence Mann and give him more minutes. And that's all I've been saying for Terrence Mann. He needs 25, 30 minutes.
I
Give him
think
that.
Are you?
right. And I think
It's
this,
not rocket science. Anybody can see this,
yeah.
man.
I think this too though. Man, I think Tyron Lue cost us. And that's another thing. I want to call out. I'm gonna start calling out the media too. If y'all been paying attention, people like Kendrick Perks, Stephen A. They're blaming Paul George, Kawhi, and the Clippers, right? And they're not blaming the coach. Let me know they're not really watching these games. Either they not watching or they're not trying to blame Tyron Lue or something. Because he's the reason why they losing some of these games. It's not just
Yes.
Paul George and Kawhi. I mean, I think that's a
So
lazy.
they can't watch it? Show they got too much stuff going on. They not watching these
I
games,
feel you,
bro.
but
They not
it's a
watching them.
yeah, nah, okay. I feel you. I understand that, but like, bro, don't just throw all the blame on the players. Like,
Yeah,
Everybody sees this shit. If you turn on your Twitter, what you seeing? Play Rocco more, play Terrence Mann more. Everybody's saying this. Now you got some people that just gets mad. I mean me. Look, man, I think Russ is doing fine, bro. If the players are buying in and they saying that he's bringing leadership and fun to the team. As long as I'm hearing he's adding on, that's all I care about. That's what I want to see. I thought he did some good things in that fourth quarter. Couple bad turnovers start the game, but at the end
yeah.
of the day, I'm not gonna hold that against him. But I see him more good than positive. I'm just so
Yeah,
frustrated.
I've seen more good
I'm
than
be
positive
honest
too.
with y'all. I'm
Yeah.
frustrated, bro. I'm frustrated.
Everybody's frustrated. We all frustrated, show. We all frustrated.
I'm frustrated,
Real.
BJ. I
We
want
all
this shit.
frustrated.
Y'all go ahead,
Hey,
bro. I'm
hey,
gonna be
hey,
quiet.
Bruce. Hey, Bruce. Go ahead, man. What you got? I know you frustrated more than anybody.
Uh, I mean,
Ty
Showtime
Lue
is
ain't
more frustrated than me because I hear him everywhere. Um, hello, panel, everybody.
Hold up, y'all.
salute.
What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
I said Tyron No Clue had to be fired months ago, and you guys didn't
And
believe me.
Tyron, no clue.
Yeah, he gotta go, bro. He gotta go.
I told you because he put his son Marcus Morris Lou still playing because Marcus Morris Lou is doing cardio on the court, and what I want from Kawhi is to be more aggressive. Shoot the ball, man.
Agree.
Shoot the ball.
I
Shoot
agree.
the ball. We
Yeah.
don't want a Paul George offense. It's like a Paul George offense most of the games. Uh, Kawhi has to be more aggressive. Okay, if you don't want to shoot the ball, play defense.
I do agree. Yeah, I do agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Yeah.
Okay, and the other players need to stop. Hey, our job is to watch Kawhi play on TV. Their job is not to watch Kawhi. It's to play basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The other
yeah,
players keep standing around, not doing anything. Keep watching Kawhi. What is going on? The, everybody has to are at fault. Clippers players and coach. Tyron no clue keeps playing Marcus Morris Lou. Marcus Morris Lou should be holding a
But the
keyboard or
whole
under the bench.
yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say the whole energy was different when Rocco and T Man is out there. The whole energy is different. Like
yeah.
the little things that Rocco do on defense, the little deflections, the little steals, the little digs at the ball. It creates an energy that we don't get when Marcus Morris or we just don't get that when he out there. Even when he's playing solid defense, which is very, very rare, you don't get those kind of energy plays that help give a team morale.
Yeah,
Yeah, and some people gonna say, well, it's the players, but again, you gotta put effort guys out there, y'all. I mean, we can't
yeah.
Yes.
we see you asking Marcus Morris to be something he's not. He's not the guy that's gonna go out there and just give it all on the defense. He's more offensive man, and that's the problem. We can't. Why do we have a star lineup full of guys that looking to
That's play
score?
offense.
Yeah, we need guys that gonna go do the dirty work, bro. That's why I'm saying Terrence Mann or Rocco, one of them has to be on the court at all times. That makes the team
Yes,
so much better. I don't think
it
people
does.
he doesn't realize. Well, we realize that Tyronn Lue, maybe he knows it. He just so stubborn, bro.
That's what it is. He's stubborn. He knows it. This ain't
It's
new.
sad.
Like, look at this. It got Marcus Morris got 25. Got Terrence Mann got 18 minutes. That's unforgivable. That's why I don't feel like he needs to come back at all. Cause he ain't gonna change his ways, man. He gonna be who he is. He's been doing this since Cleveland. He's not gonna
So
change, and he's not gonna
so
play
BJ,
Rocco. He's not gonna play Terrence, man. What's up, bro?
so you mentally moved on from him. Who would you want as a
Oh,
replacement?
it's
May
over. Oh
Udoka,
no, he's gonna be the
May
coach.
May Udoka,
Tyronn Lue fire. He's gonna be the coach.
because and this is how I feel. Like we need a coach to actually not be afraid to put everybody in their place, and we need a coach who has that person. I don't think Ty Lue holds Kawhi, PG to a higher standard. See, I noticed something about Kawhi. If you got the respect of him and you challenge him, then his game raises. Like, remember when he was with the Spurs? Like, I remember a few times Pop actually telling Kawhi like to his face, like, "Hey, get your shit," and Kawhi take his game to another level. But it's
That's
only
true.
a few select people who can do that because I mean, not too many people can tell Kawhi like, because Kawhi's a two-time champion, two-time finals, all that. So it gotta be somebody qualified. So Ime Udoka has that personality to do that. And defensively, our defense will go up as a team.
I
We're
agree.
we're not together as a team on that's our problem. We're not together as a team on defense. We can score all the points we want, but if we're not locking up, it ain't gonna matter in the playoffs because we got other teams that can score too.
And he
Can't
been
win a
around.
championship on offense.
Right. And don't forget, Doug was around Kawhi. He was on the team that won the championship. They was
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
the finals. So he saw Kawhi. You see, that matters too. And man, you know what, bro? I'm telling y'all, man, it'll be a try. If I'm the front office, I would think about keeping half of this team, including Paul George. I'm not trading Paul George. I'm getting rid of the coach. If we can't get on championship, bro. I mean, they got enough. To me, I'm looking at the West. To be honest with you, BJ, there's no team out there I feel like that is a head and shoulders over everybody. Now, Denver, they're playing great right now. I'm not taking that away from them, but I'm thinking about the 7-game series. You telling me they can't be had?
We can be anybody.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
feel like we could be anybody.
Right.
I don't care who you are.
If we got our shit together, we can
Okay.
beat anybody.
I
Not
don't care
not
who
with
you are.
Marcus Morris, Lou.
Sit his ass on the bench, bro. I like Mook too, but this is
We
we got to
cannot.
win the championship. It's a championship right now, man. This roster
We
that they put
cannot.
together, the championship roster.
They traded the first round pick. And hey, Bruce, I'm gonna have to use your what you just called Ty. I'm gonna call him Ty Clueless though. That's
Go
him.
ahead, man. That's good.
I'm gonna have to steal that from you,
Hopefully
bro.
he gets to him so he can understand that he
Yeah, I'm
has
gonna
no
call
clue
him
what he's
Ty
doing.
Clueless. That's what I'm doing. It's
Real.
sad, bro.
Hey, Bubba, what's good, man?
Salute. I got a question though. Do y'all think there's a perfect coach in the NBA?
No.
Nah.
Okay, I'm trying to say that there are multiple coaches making some of these dumb decisions that Ty Lue making, but their players are stepping up. Like there are certain games that I can go off the top of my head that Paul George ain't play his part. That's why the Clippers lost. Like if he had played like he played last night against multiple games that the Clippers lost, the Clippers might have had a chance to win that game. Like the game against Miami, the game against the Sixers in LA. Like games like that, PG ain't show up and play his game. And I feel like those are the reasons why the Clippers lost the game. Now, yeah, I agree. Ty Lue doing dumb decisions. He ain't giving Rocco minutes, and he cut Terrence Mann minutes, and he playing Marcus Morris all this minutes when he don't even need to be on the court. I feel like Robert Covington should get minutes. Terrence Mann should get like these hustle guys, like you said, Showtime. They need to get minutes because in the game you need hustle guys that can do all those little things like recover loose balls, get rebounds, and things of that nature. But if your main guys are not stepping up,
I'm
9 times out of 10 you're not gonna win.
Baba, do you think Popovich coaching the Clippers? You think he make the same mistakes, Arlu? You don't think Popovich
I mean,
would sit Marcus Morris down?
he would, but Pop has also been making mistakes too.
Sitting Marcus Morris is a mistake?
Nah.
He would not make the same mistake as
That's
But
a
wait,
body mistake though.
Popovich sat down what's it called? Tim Duncan in 2013, and that's how they lost the game. That's a terrible mistake.
Hold on. Somebody got an
Yeah,
echo.
but that was admiration though.
All right. Go ahead, Bubba.
Yeah, I even forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so I'm saying that sometimes the star players need to step up. I know coaches make some terrible decisions, but sometimes star players need to step up to play their part. That's all.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Hey man, I agree with that, but I mean,
But
this
these are
this
not
cat ain't
small
getting
mistakes he's
this
making.
this cat ain't getting no minutes, bro. Like
Zero.
it'd be one thing if you gave him okay, let's say Ty Lue got favorites, right? He got favorites, Marcus Morris, Reggie, those were his guys, those are his favorites. You can play them, but for you not to play this dude anytime, like he gets no burn, no minutes. This ain't no Robert Covington's been in the league for quite some time, and he's been starting on a number of teams. You're just wasting his time. I'm just watching him on the bench. And the thing about it, what's crazy is they're not pouting. Like Robert
He's
Covington
being
and
professional.
Terrence Mann, but that's bullshit though. Like if I'm a vet like that and I'm proven, and you sitting me on the bench like that, bro, I'm asking for a trade. I wouldn't even fault him. Like Terrence Mann, Terrence Mann ain't no. He's 26. Ain't like this dude's a rookie. Ain't Amir Coffey or Brandon Boston. Like he has experience, especially in the playoffs. Like, and you just cutting his time, and you playing Marcus Morris, who's not playing well. Like
At
this
all.
dude ain't getting any minutes. That's how you get. That's what tells me it's personal.
Like I
And
just don't get it. I just don't
and,
get it,
and,
dog.
and BJ, I'm gonna say that too. I understand what Homer's saying because I do. Yeah, Kawhi could be more assertive. Yeah, I get it, but I guarantee you this: Greg Popovich not playing Marcus Morris over Rocco if he's not playing defense. He's not gonna play. See, if you watch some Spurs teams, you see how he used Derek White. When Derek White was on the Spurs, people was wondering why he always loved Derek White so much because the effort Derek White gives. Now you look on Derek White
Facts.
on the Boston Celtics, everybody calling that one of the biggest trades we've seen in the last 3 years. Getting rid of Schroeder and adding on Derek White. So you
Facts.
gotta have those guys are going to help you win chips. Superstars, they're gonna take you there, but your superstars always need guys to take pressure out there on both ends because they can't do
Yeah.
it all. You asking Kawhi to guard the best player, which he's go out there and do. He ain't have from the challenge, but guess what? There's such thing as screens and switching. This is a
Right.
switching era. A lot of these guys asking for pick and rolls, and guess what? It's going to require for Kawhi Leonard teammates to come up make the right rotations on defense and communicate. I saw a couple plays last night, late in the fourth quarter. The Bangs and one. I think it was another play. Kawhi and Eric Gordon was not. Kawhi Leonard was guarding Ty Jones. Banks
Mm,
came up, they switched, and him and Eric Gordon got confused, and
yeah,
Banks got to the rim. See, it's the
yeah,
communication not on point. That's one of
yeah.
the things I'm expecting to see
And that's
better
one thing Rocco
because
do a good job
right,
of.
he does a good job of that. Tomorrow they're going to have a defensive practice, so we're gonna see how this fourth quarter carries on to Wednesday against Toronto. Oh yeah, by the way, if y'all look at the Clippers schedule,
They have a
they're
favorable schedule.
hey, y'all. I'm trying not to get frustrated, bro. Come on, y'all.
Siakam will kill Marcus Morris. Julius Randle will kill Marcus Morris.
But look,
And
look,
another
look here,
thing,
bro.
y'all.
Y'all look at that
And
schedule.
Hell
Look at
yeah,
the schedule.
hell yeah. Bruce
It's
ain't lying
not.
about that.
They got 8 out of 9 games at home, and on top of that, look. We got a game every 2-3 days, right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
One thing
crazy.
I will say, I'm gonna let Kobe Jordan and Josh come in.
Oh yeah,
One
I'm
thing I
talking
will
about
say,
Coach George.
yeah, one thing I want to say though, we haven't been getting a lot of practice time because the games one after another. So maybe it's a good time to get a little bit more practice time. But my thing is on defense. I mean, these dudes in the league, like all you need to be, you got to actually talk and be pointing. I don't see that with
Right.
the Clippers. They don't talk on defense.
But
They don't
Rocco
talk,
does
and
that.
Rocco and T Man are the only ones that really do it consistently because that's what their primary role is. I don't know if Kawhi, PG, Russ, Mook, Norm, because they so offensive oriented that they like do it here and there, but the ones I really see doing it consistently is Rocco and T-Man. Those are the
Facts.
main ones that do it consistently.
Agree. I agree.
Facts. And another
That
thing
gotta
though,
But
change.
you
check
look
this
on
out
that
though.
play right there. Kawhi and Paul Eric Gordon, they ain't saying nothing to each other.
Right.
They weren't paying attention. They looking at each other like, oh, what? I mean, how did it happen? Y'all got to communicate better, bro.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, but
But another
what's
thing,
good? Go ahead, OC.
but another
Go ahead.
thing though, another thing that plays into breaking down the team is, okay, you got a man out there that can constantly get beat when he guarding his man. That breaks down the
Mhm.
defense of the team too, because another man got to help out for his man, and it constantly put pressure on our big man to come out of the paint, so the paint get broke down. It's a bad look every time, and I constantly see Marcus Morris getting blown by, and I'm sick of this shit, man. I just can't
Hey,
take it
Right.
no
And
more.
Zubac gotta
hey,
clean up his mess
hey.
He got to
sometimes.
clean
I
up
see what
his
you're saying.
mess every time.
Yeah.
Desmond Bain drove to the. I saw a play that Marcus Morris guarding Desmond Bain. That nigga did a quick jab step and just froze Marcus Morris. Went straight to the. I'm like, this nigga can't stay in front of anybody. He is slow as hell on defense. Like Ty Lue still play him, so
Still play him. I just don't
still play
understand.
him.
Yeah, that's the dumb shit he doing.
Man, what's good, Josh? What's good, bro?
What's good, everybody?
Tell me how you feel about yesterday's game, man. How you feeling?
I was irritated when they got them scored 50 points in a quarter. That was really irritating me. Like, you letting a team with no job, no Steve Adams, no Brandon Clark, and we still let them do that?
And they usually have trouble scoring sometimes. This is the
Like,
team that's known for having trouble scoring.
I don't get that.
And Luke
Like,
Kennard came in too with the gap, man. I'm like, damn, I forgot about Luke Kennard, man. He had came in with the gap.
Yeah, he had 5
Dude, like,
threes.
man, I like this dude to kill it, man.
I
Kobe
don't remember him
Jordan,
going. I don't remember him going 5 for 5 on
Yo,
Clippers.
yo,
man. What's good, brother?
He's
How you
getting
doing,
this
man?
year. He's
what's
getting
going
this
on,
year, but he
man?
has.
Salute to y'all boys. Salute, show was good.
Hold on, my boy.
Hey, man, listen, bro. I went back and we told you I watched everything, bro. See,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Hey, BJ, people give me flack, right? Because I'm gonna be honest. I'm in technology. Like I gotta pay attention to detail. You feel me? So I pay
Right.
attention to shit. What like all the little shit that people might be seeing, but they not breaking down, bro. Bro, this team. And this is what I told Show. We don't have good habits. So I'm not impressed by that game, bro. I'm actually disappointed in that game. I'm actually very upset because what I noticed is, yeah, we won the game off of some heroic plays at the end. Paul George came and he performed like he was supposed to. But what I noticed is, bro, these dudes missed so many assignments. We actually should have lost this game by 10, 12 points, bro. Like
Yeah.
Marcus Morris, I counted. He had 4 plays where he contested a dude at the 3 without putting a hand up. He just literally ran out there and just stood there. He didn't even put a hand up.
Oh yeah,
Right.
right. He known for
Right.
that.
He
Right.
known
That's
for
the
that.
thing I'll be calling
So
out while I'm watching the game. I'm like, bro, pitch your hand. Paul George don't do that either, though,
it's
bro.
like when
Yeah.
you play, and then here's another thing. I be noticing Paul George's baseline defense. Like if a dude's in the corner, he don't run out to the corners, bro. He don't. I be paying attention to stuff like that. Like he never, to me, he just don't run you off the 3. He might
Nah,
contest you if you're in the
yeah.
paint or if you're at the top of the key, but he does not run out and contest those 3s. Now Eric Gordon does. Dudes like Norman Powell will. But it's certain stuff like that. Communication on defense is horrible. Dudes is missing their assignments. I noticed. I think that they need a defensive, like a communicator on defense. You know what I'm saying? Like Pat Bev used to be that dude for us.
Yep.
But we don't have that. I think the dudes we have to use are, like you guys said, T-Man, Rocco. To me, those are the 2 best defensive communicators on our team.
That's why I said I wanted Pat Bear back.
Yeah, and then Tyus Jones went off for 20 in that third quarter. a lot of them was just pull up threes off of pick and roll threes. You know what I'm saying? He was getting a lot of transition points. But yeah, bro, here's what I'm gonna just say this. This team, when they have off days, I guarantee you they don't practice defense on communication. They don't practice, bro. They just don't practice defense. Like I could tell when I'm watching them.
They doing it tomorrow, so we'll see.
So it's just frustrating. So
Hella.
yeah, we just got to be better, bro. Like our defense is out of whack. Our turnovers, to me, are the timing of them are horrible, bro. Like we might only have 10 turnovers, but we might get 3 in like the fourth quarter. In like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the worst time. So
Unacceptable,
bro. Kawhi Leonard, I could tell when he was playing like it was a desperate mode. You could see him. He was aggressive, especially in that fourth quarter. Him and PG. But we just got to play better. We shouldn't have to have heroic wins like that just to get it. You know what I'm saying? Just to get a win. So.
Third quarter, I thought he was lackluster though. I thought Kawhi was lackluster. I didn't like what I saw.
That's how he is.
I didn't
and
like
then
how
see Terrence Mann, he had 18 minutes, right? Why did Terrence Mann only have 18 minutes? Can somebody please?
Man, I've ran out of my head hurts spinning, trying to figure out why they're not getting. I'm beating this every day, bro. Like I'm thinking, why is this guy continuously do the same shit? I've yelled, I've screamed, bro. I'm tired. I don't know why he ain't playing Rocco or Man the minutes that they need to be playing. I don't know.
And then this is the thing. One more thing I'm gonna say. When he's playing, I'm looking at the defensive and advanced stats. He's active everywhere he's on the court. In any position he's on the court, he's getting offensive rebounds. He's getting defensive rebounds. He had 2 assists. He had 1 steal, 7 points. He was a plus for 3. But then I'm looking at his deflections. I'm looking at when I'm watching him. Now the eye test, he's communicating on defense. He's active. Like that's the stuff you can't teach. Like that's you got it in you. You got to play dudes like that.
But you notice something though. Defense usually gets you playing time. Only with Tyronn Lue teams.
Facts.
That's what gets you playing time. If you go, even if you go back and listen to what Jonte Murray said, the device Kawhi told him. He said, "Hey, you want to get consistent playing time? It starts on the defensive end." But it's only this team right here with Tyronn Lue. He doesn't get if we saw the Reggie Jackson. Reggie was out there shooting 31% from the field, no defense. He playing 30 minutes. And that lets you know it is favoritism, bro. It is favoritism.
And then one more thing too, Show. This is how I know it's favoritism. When one of the reporters asked him about Marcus Morris.
I saw that.
Did you see that?
That was some bullshit. That answer you get, bro. That's why I was like, this nigga delusional.
Every time he does, like Marcus Morris to do 10 bad things, T. Lue will say, "Well, yeah, he had 2 deflections." Like what? What are you talking about?
He gonna say, "I gotta find ways to get him in the right spot." Bro, stop it, bro.
He gonna say stupid stuff like he had 2 good looks in the corner.
Last night he said
the right spots out the arena.
The 5 points. The 5 points.
5 points, bro. Come on, man. From your starting power forward, nigga. What starting power forward gives you 5 points? But let's see. I can't, bro. I can't.
Draymond Green.
I can't. That shit don't count. Marcus Morris is meant to score, bro.
All I say is this, man.
Oh, man.
Robert Covington, hey, homie, I feel bad for him because he's the one dude, bro. He's literally on a milk cart somewhere. We feel for you, bro. We know you should be playing, bro. I'm telling you, Rocco is that dude, bro.
See that shit, man.
And then he don't even be making the fuss. He don't even be complaining. He just be cheering his. But that couldn't be me, bro. I'm sorry. He better than me. I would catch the fade with him, with the coach over that shit.
He obviously got love.
Then he bragging about Rocco being the one that sacrificed the most. Why does he have to sacrifice the most? Why? Who's he sacrificing for?
Hey, bro. Hey, I told y'all this November, the first week of November. I said Reggie Jackson and Marcus Morris need to go, and they flame me, bro. They talking about Marcus Morris is our only knockdown shooter. Bro, at the 4, I'm like, bro. I watched this man so much, bro. He does not play. I'm telling y'all, bro.
I wasn't one of them people.
That's why I say that the statistics is flawed. If you put Robert Covington in that 4 position, I guarantee you, bro, it's gonna be this team is gonna look way different, bro. Like y'all know this. I'm just telling people who try to come at me, but I'm just saying, like,
If you
you
go
gotta
look
be
at,
ready to make that.
hey, Kobe Jordan, if you go look at that Sacramento game, we was doing a good job in the half court defense. You know, everybody who
Yes.
everybody kept taking turns on Marcus
Mm-hmm.
Morris in that third
Mm-hmm.
quarter. They kept
Yep.
taking turns on him.
But
Like
oh,
they
Showtime.
literally
This is another
picking
thing I
on
was gonna say. This is another thing I was gonna say. You know what I love about Rocco is when they gave Sabonis the ball and he had a smaller defender on him. Rocco, he came into the play last minute and distracted the whole play. Like he messed up
him. Yeah.
everything that Sabonis was about to do.
Facts.
Like, and what I'm saying is his timing. He don't help too early either. He literally comes soon as Sabonis turns and goes and makes his move. And so Sabonis is not gonna pass at that point. So now it's like Rocco, it's two people on him at the rim contesting him. And that's what I'm saying. That's IQ. Like you
Right.
can't
That's
teach that,
defense
bro.
is
And
his
if we
DNA. It's not
and if we
something.
being honest though, even though Twin may be a better scorer, Robert Covington, even on his catch and shooting
He don't
ability,
give up much scoring.
it it doesn't.
It's not that
Marcus,
drastic of
you
difference.
completely take Marcus Morris out of the rotation. I feel like, and you just put Rocco in there.
The team will get better.
I think that's
Marcus
a
Morris should be
Hold
under
on.
the bench.
Think of
I
it like
think
this. Show, you just said Marcus Morris is a better scorer. I agree with you, but here's what I'm looking at.
it won't take nothing
I'm
away
looking
though.
at this
If you
though.
just put Rocco in there,
No,
it won't
I know,
take
but
nothing
here's what
away.
I'm saying.
At all.
If you put Rocco in out of Marcus Morris, we get better instantly. You know why? Because Rocco
Defense.
gives us more possessions, bro.
Because we don't need. Because this is the thing. Tyronn Lue, he's so stupid. He don't realize it.
His defense gives us more possessions.
We don't
Absolutely.
need.
You right,
We
Kobe
don't
Jordan.
need.
You right.
We don't need Tom Marcus Morris scoring. If you want floor spacing, that's Terrence
But
Mann and Rocco
Showtime.
space the floor
But
too.
Showtime, you didn't hear what I just said. If we throw Robert Covington in the game, even though Marcus Morris is a better shooter, what I'm saying is we would actually get more possessions.
Yeah, I
Facts.
agree. No, I'm with
Because Robert Covington's hustle in his defense would actually create more offense
you.
for us.
Yes,
You see what I'm
I'm
saying?
with you. Yeah.
But wait, is Marcus Morris really a better 3-point shooter than Covington? Because I don't believe that.
It's marginal.
Yeah, he more of a
He's a better shooter.
Yeah, he's a better.
But what I'm
he
saying is,
hasn't
if
been
Marcus
scoring
Morris,
lately.
here's what I'm saying, if Robert Covington gets the minutes Marcus Morris getting, he would actually his three would be consistent though. Is what I'm saying.
Facts.
He would be more consistent from the three, not as good, but it would be reliable in my opinion.
Absolutely.
I mean, I was just saying that because Covington got the most threes in Clippers history. That's what I'm saying. That. I mean, the most threes made in the game. That's what I mean.
Morris, if he ain't shooting and scoring, he got to get taken out. Like,
He
at
got to.
what point do you take him out the game, bro? Like, what has to
Yeah,
happen?
we can use that out the bench.
No, hey BJ, the moment you take him out the game is if he missed one assignment, the first assignment he missed, I'm taking him out. That's how I would coach.
But
I wouldn't start him.
To
I'll
be
start
honest
Rocco.
though, there's no crime saying Marcus Morris can bring it off the bench. I promise it's not. Because I remember last year, if y'all remember last year, not last year, it was the 2020-21 season when Marcus Morris didn't play in some of those games, but Batum started and he came in the game. Like Marcus Morris still able to play his game. You know,
I'm telling
But
you,
then
bro,
it's like how Batum gonna get in there?
to the bench is gonna be the best decision T. Lue can make. The only thing T. Lue, he's just an offensive
to me,
coach.
Batum gotta play.
I don't get Ty Lue. You was a defender. Ty Lue was a defender in his heyday.
Yeah,
how are you not?
So Batum, you got to choose between Batum and Morris then.
Yeah, Batum to me, Batum gotta be on the
all
floor.
day long.
You gotta have Batum.
So Morris can't play then. I mean, I'm cool with that.
He can't play.
He don't need to be playing, man. He ain't been playing good.
Hey man, I just
He ain't
don't
been playing
understand.
good.
Wait, BJ,
Like,
you want him traded?
We keep saying Morris. Like to
You
me,
say
I
what?
think he's overrated, bro.
You want Morris traded?
I'll release
him.
Morris.
Hold on,
I'll release Morris.
It's too late to trade him.
Or just let's bench him, man. Like he ain't too good to be benched, bro. Like
Can't even
we got too
waive
much
him.
talent on
We
this
can't
team
even
just to
waive
let
the
him keep
man.
playing, bro.
We're not gonna waive him, but what I'm saying is this, bro. We all know that he should go to the bench. When Marcus Morris was on that court, bro, I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all put Rocco in his spot, I'm telling y'all, bro, these teams are scoring 140, 150 on us, bro.
That shit ain't gonna happen.
I don't know, man.
He's a reason why Marcus Morris should not start. You have Westbrook, who's not a shooter. And Marcus Morris is not shooting well.
And Rocco plays good with Westbrook. Rocco really plays good with Westbrook too.
So
Yeah, Westbrook
Yeah,
setting up the whole team. That's why I'm like, I'm cool with Russ. He's setting
Right,
everybody up.
man. You got it, bro. It's simple, bro. They gotta put some defensive guys around them, though, bro. Like,
they
This is what I'm
gotta
saying.
start
This is what I'm
Rocco,
cause
saying
man.
about Ty.
Rocco,
Go ahead.
Rocco got to start.
Russ is pushing the pace. Kawhi, Paul George, they're the guys that's leading the charge. Zubac anchoring deep on the paint area.
It's
Also
simple,
setting the
Joe.
picks. He doing all the dirty work on the boards. But who's gonna be that guy? See, now you got Marcus Morris. What's Marcus Morris bring from the starting lineup? I mean, he's the guy to get a bucket. He's just not giving buckets though. Even if he was giving buckets, to be honest with you, even if he was giving us
It ain't
15
working.
points, I still feel like
You
this
got enough
team.
scoring.
Yeah, you got enough scoring. The team
Yeah, but we got
needs
too
to.
much scoring.
This team right here needs to be
Yeah.
defensive minded first. They need to be
Told
defensive
y'all, bro.
first.
Y'all should just let me coach this team, bro. I know if y'all see me,
oh Lord, here
listen,
we go.
if y'all let me coach
Hey,
this
Kobe
team,
Jordan. Kobe
I'm
Jordan,
gonna
can
be
you
the
run this?
coach of the year.
Can you run this at practice? Can you run this transition defense right here?
Hey man, what Gilbert Arenas say? We're going 1-4 flat. Kawhi, get out the way. No, I'm just playing.
Bro, no, I'm dead ass. This is the drill. This is one they transition defense is trash. They need to get back to the basics, bro. They act like
Okay,
they
but
ain't they
BJ,
ain't actually ran defense.
but
What's
hold on.
up?
So what do you in order to be a good transition defense team? What do you need to have
When you say what?
in
You
order
gotta
to be
be
a
a
good
few things.
transition defense? What do you need?
A few things. You gotta first of all pay attention to detail. That's one thing. Second of all,
Okay,
you gotta be able to run. You gotta get out.
okay.
You
There
gotta
you
have
go. So
young
hold on.
legs. You gotta have young legs.
So hold
Not
on.
even young
So I'm
legs. Just
saying
get
I
up
agree
and
with you.
down.
So we got Zubac. He's not the fastest running dude. We can't rely on him. But we got our team is built on
This
wings.
nigga Mello.
Our team
Yeah.
is built on wings, right? Marcus Morris is extremely slow. When you
Mhm.
have a dude like that not getting back, even if it's just one player, that literally hurts our transition defense
It
most of the time.
absolutely does.
When you don't have him getting back, and then let's say we got Zubac out there playing against a smaller team, so now we got two guys that aren't back. That's 3 against 5. A lot of the cases I've been seeing, and that's what's killing us. Rocco, he gets back, he gets deflections, he's always on his man. He doesn't miss his man, and his attention to
Yeah.
detail
Hey,
is
Kobe
amazing.
Jordan. Hey, let
So
me.
Two, two,
Hey,
two
Kobe
of
Jordan. Let me
Luke's
say it real quick.
threes was because of Morris didn't get back.
I'm definitely not scared of the Phoenix Suns. I don't know what Miller Ride talking about. The Clips can definitely beat them.
He just
So
worried about KD. That's all
I,
he cared
I
about.
got a lot of love
Fanboy.
for 35.
But show I
They can
can't
dunk.
say that though
They can
because
beat
I'm
them.
looking at Marcus Morris. If Marcus Morris is playing, if he's guarding Kevin Durant, you confident with that, bro?
See,
That's barbecue chicken.
man.
Man, I mean that's KD though. Like
No, but here's what I'm
KD is
saying though.
that's who he
This is what I'm
is.
saying. Ty Lue is such a dumb person where he would actually put Marcus Morris because KD's playing a 4. He's playing a 4 a lot, so he's gonna be at that 4. And if we got Marcus Morris on the fucking court, not getting back, KD and a lot of these dudes is going to take. Everybody is taking advantage of Marcus Morris, bro. He is
Marcus
the
Morris
odd man out.
is gonna guard CP3, man. They
Oh,
both slow.
that's
They
torture
both
too.
slow.
That's torture too. That's
Man,
torture
he
too.
picked the man. He picked the hell out. See, he picked the hell out of Marcus Morris. It'd be so damn easy on that pick and roll.
Chris Paul would actually he would do more damage because he's on the perimeter and he actually gonna be getting that pick and roll and killing him, getting to the basket. So, but hey, I'm gonna say this, bro. We all know what the offense needs to change. Here's my other thing about Ty Lue. I'm gonna be done with this. Here's the other issue I have with this team. Ty Lue actually waits too long to make his subs. Because I was watching and even the Kings game, they went on like a 7-0 run, 8-0 run, but it's like you could see us turning the ball over and over and he literally won't. He'll wait till they'll go on a 10-0 run to take a time. I'm like, bro, a lot of his timeouts, and then when he does take the timeouts, he's not subbing. He didn't even sub T-Man in after Marcus Morris. After we seen him miss his man, he missed 2 threes. We're like, bro, why are you taking out? You're taking out Batum, and you're taking out who did he take out? He took out I think he took out Westbrook for Eric Gordon. I can't remember. But, bro, he's not even making the right sub in there. He's making them too late. That's all I've been seeing, bro. I hate that, bro.
So who would your closing lineups be then? Who's
Again,
your,
it depends. But guess what? Marcus Morris ain't gonna be in it.
well, you know that. Are you cool with Eric Gordon closing?
Yes, I'm cool
It
with that
seemed
because
like
again, I
it's
like Eric
Okay.
Gordon. He spreads the floor for us, and he could play defense. So I like that. If we don't have Norman Powell, then yes, we really got to go to Eric Gordon.
And that's what
But
I've noticed too. Since Norman been hurt, I've been noticing EG's game been changing. I kind
yeah,
of noticed that too.
I just don't like the fact that but it's not just Marcus Morris. I mean, as a team, we're not on the same page. Like defensively, we don't have a lot of chemistry yet, and it's just communication. And it could be fixed, but Ty Lue, he has to actually like these dudes got to practice, bro. They just don't look like
Hey,
they practice on
hey,
defense.
Kobe Jordan. So how did this is why I be like they be playing around. They be trying to think that they can't play defense, but I know these niggas can play defense. How do you come back from a 15-0 run that quick after playing like that in the third quarter, bro? I saw
yeah,
literally Tyus Jones get shut down by Eric Gordon in that
Yeah,
right.
fourth.
okay,
They gave up.
but
Where,
BJ,
We
but
where,
gave
hold
up
on, you're
but
right,
51
BJ.
points.
We
they be
actually
playing,
got good
man.
defenders,
Look,
right? But here's the thing: you still have to practice plays in communication because dudes is gonna get lost. We got great defenders, but if they don't practice and understand who like where dudes is gonna be at on the court and trusting that they're gonna be in front of their man, that's gonna mess up stuff, bro. So you still
Right.
have to practice.
Right.
hey, look, we gave up 51 points in third quarter. Only gave up 17 in the fourth. That's all you need to know, bro.
That's what I'm saying,
All you
bro.
need
Yeah,
to
Like,
know.
like you can't be,
All you
bro.
need to
I'm
know.
telling you, man.
but
All
see,
them
hold on.
damn
If they
wins you got.
practice, if they communicated and they practice, we would never give up 50 points in a third to a team
Well,
without their best
hey,
player,
Kobe
bro.
Jordan. See,
Facts.
that's why I'm looking forward to tomorrow. So how they practice. I want the media. The media been pressing Tyronn Lue. That's what I like about it. They ain't been playing with him. All the questions that need to be asked, they've been asking. I want to see I want to hear from the practice tomorrow, and I'm interested in Wednesday against Toronto at home. I mean, come on, bro. It's time to up the ante. I want to see them come out
Yeah, it's time. You're right.
from
We
the
just gotta. We
jump.
better do it.
From
We
the
better do
jump,
it.
we need to be more physical. We're too
Yeah.
long, too big of a team, and not to be physical. We too soft.
Yeah.
Man, these teams be switching and going off screen. We not pressing these dudes like we supposed to. It's a mentality thing too.
Hey, BJ, one more thing. Hey, bro, I heard you today on your show, bro, and I peeped you said something, and I agree with you. You said something about I'm glad I just thought about it. You said how dudes like PG needed Westbrook, right? And I thought I ain't gonna lie, I was like, this dude capping. Like, Paul George don't need Westbrook. But when I watched that game against the Grizzlies, I be paying attention. When PG was going to the basket and he was making plays, I ain't gonna lie, he was looking to Westbrook, like kind of like looking for his praise a little bit. Like he was, you know what I'm saying? It's little stuff I was looking at, like
That's his
he was.
brother, man. That's his
I know,
brother.
but
Like
he was
you
like Westbrook gives him confidence in a way. Like when he makes
exactly.
certain plays, he'll look to Westbrook, like you know what I'm saying, like just like
That's
you know
what
what I'm
I.
saying. We
That's
good,
why.
like
That's
Like
why
young
it's
Pippen used
like
to
it's
do with Jordan.
bro. Like that's how PG mind work, bro. You can't let him. The worst thing you can do is let him
Validation.
second guess himself. You can't let him second
that's
guess
facts.
himself.
I agree with that, and I didn't
You
notice
can't
that
let him
until
second
just
guess
now.
himself, bro.
Because
So
see, Reggie
PG,
Jackson can't do that for him. If dudes like Westbrook is very extroverted, outgoing, he'll talk to you and get in your face, so he could do that.
Yeah, man. You gotta have them personalities, bro. Like it's like because Kawhi, bro, he's just about his business, bro. Like Kawhi just go out there and do it. But
Yeah,
you
He's a
need
robot.
somebody that's gonna get in him and be like, look, man, like you'll get the next shot. You'll make the next shot. Don't worry about the turn. Like you need that motivation. You know
yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
I
That's what you
saw it. I
need.
ain't gonna lie, I saw it on a few plays last night. I saw it where he just said something to him, and then Paul George kind of nodded his head, like, "Okay, I'm good, I'm good." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, you see how fast you saw Westbrook? He missed that layup. Paul George went after that rebound. Like, bro, this is the most I've seen PG attack the basket like all
yo,
year.
that's true. That's
Yeah,
facts.
all year.
That's
That's
Bro,
that
facts.
that's
man.
Russ, man.
I
I
don't. But
said,
this is
That's
the
the
thing.
Russ,
I
man.
don't know if he did that
bro,
out
I
of
said it.
desperation because we needed the game, or because Westbrook told him something. I don't know, but he looked way more aggressive against Grizzly. You right, bro.
I
That's his
said it
brother,
every
man.
game. If Paul George can attack the rim, he can put pressure on the defense, get into the rim, get to the free throw line. Nobody beating his team. Nobody.
Bro, that man, there's no reason
but
why that man can be
is he gonna
dominated.
do it? That's the question because we
That's
seen
your
Paul.
favorite player, Bubba. That's your favorite player.
Bro,
You
I
tell
know,
them.
but bro, I've seen Paul George have games like this, right? Then the next game he'll score 18 points and shoot like
That's true too.
7 or
That's his
23
favorite
from the
player?
field.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's his
Who's your
favorite
favorite
player.
player?
PG.
Nah, I
Oh
like
yeah.
PG too though.
Because like he too inconsistent for me. Like he'll score 40 and the next game
Mentality,
score
bro.
18 points. I mean,
Hey,
Yeah, it's
I'm
all
gonna be
mentality.
honest. When I watch PG play, like he
Mentality.
literally looks like he's the most skilled, talented player in the league. When I watch him, like
It's
he
his
can do
approach.
everything,
Bro, he
bro.
is, bro.
Like
It
hold
is.
on, I'm
It is.
watching his drive. Right, he's literally driving, he's going up with his left, going up with his right. He could euro both ways. He literally can get and slice in any defense. Like I've seen him get in the paint, and I'm like, bro, this dude can literally get to the basket at will
He got
and
one of the
draw the
deepest
foul.
baggers in the league.
yeah,
That's
smooth.
why that's why he needs somebody to tell him how good he is, bro. Like you can't man, that's why he be making me mad. Like, bro, you literally could be top 5. It's just
That's why I be
Fact.
just
so
the
crazy. That's why I'm so
Fact.
mentality,
critical.
bro.
People be thinking I'm picking on PG. It's not, bro. For much is given, much is required, bro. When you got that type of bag, he's literally, in my opinion, he's like a 6'9" Kyrie. Like he has the handles, maybe not as good, but I'm talking
Kyrie,
about his
he
bags
doesn't
as
have a
far as
handle,
what he
man.
can do.
Come on.
No, Paul George got handles. It's just the fact that he
He do
over
got the
dribbles.
hand. He just lackadaisical.
Yeah, his hand, because you got to think when he dribbles east to west, like it's like instead of just going north to south, it's like he's stagnant with his handle. But it's like
Mm-hmm.
if you make your move to the basket or like make it where you need to go, like Kawhi does that. He don't play with you. He'll just get to his spot and go. That's what PG need to do.
And
And
Yeah,
he
here's
just
the
his
thing I'm gonna
spots and
say
go.
about PG. I love that because I know dudes like he's like T Mac. He gonna cross you up and pull in like hezzy and pull up.
How many
But he
wasted
gotta.
energy of
So,
Paul George? How
so
many
No, I'm gonna
wasted
say this
energy?
though. I just
No,
think
it's
he
a lot
needs
of
to
wasted energy.
his IQ needs to be better as far as who's on him guarding him. He can't be over dribbling with Marcus Smart and Drew Holiday on him, and he'll still do
Facts.
that.
or
I'm gonna say
Patrick
this.
Hey
Beverly.
Mo, Mo, come in, Mo.
I'm gonna say this though. You know,
My God.
another thing that give me positive hope for this team. I do realize about it because in games and big time games, Clippers play their heart out. I'm talking about games that need like I expect the best basketball is gonna come these last 5 games because it's gonna be must-win games. I think we're gonna get the best. We're gonna see the best version of the Clippers in these in the last 10 games. I believe so.
Not with
'Cause
Morris on the court.
I still believe for some reason I just feel like they gonna like we're gonna see a whole lot of what we saw in that 4th quarter. Like we're gonna be more desperate. I feel like
I hope you're right, Show.
because especially in the playoffs. Again, bro, I can't pick one team that I
Trash.
think is head and shoulders above everybody.
No, you're right about that too.
I agree with OC, man. If Morris is on the team is not serious about winning.
No, it's not that. It's just you got to minimize his minutes, bro. He's gonna
Yes, that's
be
what I'm
on the
talking
team.
about too. Though.
Yeah, his minutes to 0.
To 0, yeah. No, but you
Yeah,
got to
that's
start
the
Rocco, man. I
enforcer
think you
though.
got to start Rocco because I don't want you to start Batum. You need him to be the Swiss Army knife. So you got to start Rocco.
Bro. Like you got to think the way I
He's
look
proven
at
he gonna start T-Man.
the
best
way I look at
basketball
Robert
yet to
Covington
come
is
though.
he
Because
reminds me of
y'all,
like a
if
Sean
we
Marion. Like he's like that Swiss Army knife who could do a little bit of everything, but
Right.
he's like the glue to your team. Like as far as the intangibles,
Right.
like you gonna have to play him, bro. I'm telling you, when we're going up against KD, when we're going up against Jason Tatum, when we're going up against these dudes, Robert Covington is gonna give them dudes problems. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now, bro.
hey, if we
Yeah,
hey,
Yeah.
I agree.
hey, look, if we can get I said we end up 6 seed. I would like that. That's fine, 6 seed. The 2nd and 3rd seed to me are the weaker seeds in the playoffs. If you ask me, Memphis and Sacramento, no team can be had.
Yeah.
More than anybody. I'm not sure about any seed. I'm just saying like because you really can't
No,
tell
we get you.
nobody.
We
But
get you.
to me, those are the easiest teams because of lack of playoff experience. You know, Memphis did what they did last year. Memphis not the same team it was last year. I don't think
Yeah,
people
I
realize
think we
that.
need to. I think
They
Memphis
lost
Yeah.
is going to be
them
an
losing
easy play for
slow
anybody.
mo and losing D'Anthony Milton is big losses. I don't think they're gonna have. They're not gonna have much playoff success anyway. All this stuff, John Morant
First
and them.
round exit. That's what it
Yeah,
is. First round exit.
right.
So how do you feel about? So let me ask you, how you feel about Denver?
Man, them all kryptonite. Them got our number, but again, um, BJ, I, I
Can we
don't know
beat
what it
them?
is. I don't know what it is about Paul George, man. It's like he don't like playing against them. Maybe I'm tripping, bro, but
No, you ain't.
Can I tell you why, show?
that's the
Oh, go
only
ahead.
team. That's the only in the 7-game series. That's the only team I'm nervous about. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a little nervous about. But at the same time, I don't feel like we can't beat them though. I feel like if we
Right.
put the right game plan together, we can beat that team. That's if though. That's a big if. And I
But
ain't
this
trying to
is
make
why
a
we
weird sandwich.
But
But
this why we're not gonna be able to beat them right now because the way Ty Lue mentality, he's trying to beat them with offense. You can't beat them. You got to beat them with defense. And if you're gonna beat them, you need to play Rocco and all of our best defenders against them. Like you have to play our best defensive teams against them. That's what you got to do that, bro. Because we
Put
can't.
Batum on Jokic.
they
You
can
need
beat
to play T-Man, Rocco, Batum, Kawhi, and PG. That needs to be our starting lineup or our lineup, not our starting lineup, but
you
probably one
gotta
of our
come
finishing
out with
lineups.
but he's gonna have to start Terrence Mann or Rocco against them.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yep.
We gonna have to.
Man,
He's gonna have
I
to.
don't know if he gonna. I don't think he gonna do it.
And
I
Batum
hope
does
he
a good
do
job.
it.
Now, right or wrong, BJ, keep it real. Don't Batum do a good job on Jokic?
Yeah, that's his
Yeah.
best friend. That's his best defender. Yeah,
See,
that's why I said last year.
they laugh when I say that, bro, but that's the truth.
Nah,
But
he got.
see,
He
I'm
does a
not.
good ass job on the
But
Jokic.
see, that's one thing I'm not even worried about Jokic though, bro. That's why this team is so good because they're beating us, not even with him playing his best basketball. Like the others are beating us, bro.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah, they
Gordon,
are.
doing
It's
a
our
good job.
defense, man. Like I think the way to beat. This is why I think we beat Denver. You got to attack the head of the snake. You got to attack Jokic defensively. You
Yep.
can't allow because every time if you notice he plays us, no one actually makes him guard him because we don't
I
have
disagree.
Zoo,
I
we don't.
disagree.
The
I
last
think
game we beat
Zoo.
BJ.
I'm
The
gonna tell
last
you,
game we
we
beat
ain't
them
had
is
Zoo
when
last
Zubac
game.
went off.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. If I'm
Mhm.
Tyronn Lue, if we play them, I'm telling Zubac, hey, bro, I need you to do like you did last year. Had that kind of mentality. You remember last year? He was cooking yo.
Yeah, yeah, like 37, I think.
Yeah,
Talking about.
Yeah,
like 32. Like he gotta have. I'm telling Zoo, hey Zoo, we go as far as you take us on far as that matchup. We need you to match him. I'm not saying you're gonna be good as Jokic, but make them work. That's all you gotta do that.
but
You gotta
then
make them work, bro.
Kawhi PG they gotta be the best two
They
players on the
gotta
court.
pose their will.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
gotta put their best two players on the court. No way Jokic and Jamal Murray should outdo them.
Hell no.
Hey, Showtime. Let
Jamal,
me say
that's
this.
hold on, cover Jordan. Hey, Mel O'Reilly, that's cap. Jamal Murray was not cooking us last. Stop it, bro.
Michael Porter Jr.
Stop
was
it.
Melo
cooking
be
more.
talking.
It was not Jamal Murray. That
Melo
let you
be
know
Michael
y'all
Porter
talking.
didn't watch
Jr.
the game.
was cooking more.
Stop it, bro. We can kill. Hold on. Let me see it. Mike Luke. I disagree. Y'all over exaggerating them games we played against the Kings, bro. Like we didn't even have Zubac. Look here, man. Our rotations are shitty, bro. Y'all, we literally had the right rotation out there. Them teams not beating us, bro. Let's be honest. We beat ourselves, bro.
Yeah, the Kings is not going to be
Can't
able to
beat
hold
us in
up.
a 7-game series.
Not no
Stop it.
7-game series, bro.
Hell no. They can't defend. They can't stop us, bro. Who gonna stop? They defense is horrible, to be honest. I mean, they
Hey,
play good defense, but I think in the 7-game series, when teams get the scheme and stuff, I think they defense gonna get exposed.
They have
listen.
nobody to guard Kawhi,
No,
honestly.
they small too. They not a big
Shit,
team.
ain't nobody guard PG.
So, but see, this is the
No,
thing though.
They gonna try to throw
Y'all talking about players that ain't
Barnes
gonna be
on him.
guarded. I'm not. Listen,
Yeah, that's a mismatch.
hold on.
You
There's
know it.
gonna be mismatches in every series, right? This
Yeah.
what y'all not really. Y'all got to pay attention to this. As much as we saying Kawhi can't be guarded, Paul George can't be guarded. Mostly it's team defense anyway. So I'm not really worried about that because the stars is gonna be them, right? Now to a lesser degree, that's okay, cool. But what I'm looking at is again, we're turning the ball over as a team
Yep.
extremely high. And that's what I'm worried about. When people say the games that we should be winning are the games that we're losing, even these lower teams, we're turning the ball over too much, not just one person. Bro, we had 25 turnovers that other game. Last game, what do we have? 14 turnovers? I think we had close to 14.
Most of the part.
We had more than that against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, the Grizzlies. How many turnovers
we had? 17. We had 17, I think.
See, this is what I'm saying. When we start getting into them 15 to 20
we had
turnovers,
17.
this is what y'all like. Come on, bro. Like, this is the thing that
one turning
it's
over.
all about habits,
Terrence
though,
Mann
because
starting.
these dudes.
Yeah.
We wasn't turning over when Terrence Mann was starting.
But okay, and that's what I agree with that. But as a team, I don't care who we play against in the playoffs. That's my biggest concern right now. It's not even the rotations; it's the turnovers, bro.
Hey, look, Mike Lou, I don't want to pick Sacramento to make the playoffs. So I'm not sleeping on them. I know they capable. I don't want. Hey, they were laughing at me. I got the stream saved when I said Sacramento to make the playoffs. They was over there laughing. They laughing at me when I said Sacramento have a better record than the Lakers.
This guy Melo Riley is a KD fan.
They were killing. Well, we know.
Melo got the avatar. You just look at his avatar and just tell you how he really feels.
Hey, I don't take Melo Riley. I took his money. He disappeared for 6 months. Yeah,
right.
I don't take him serious.
Yeah, Melo ain't clicked the link. He usually always in here.
He don't want no smoke.
You don't want that smoke show.
Hey, man, can y'all believe this dude Paul George had 3 points against Denver back in January, bro?
Yeah. That's
the thing. PG never been injury prone. He never been injury prone until he came to the Clippers.
No, I'm talking about he had 3 points though, y'all. Did y'all hear me? 3 points.
But we're healthy now. That's a good thing about it. We healthy. We getting healthy at the right time. Now we gotta get on that. But man, I'm keep saying y'all. They keep saying y'all. We lost 9 out of 10. We blew a 3-1 lead. The Clippers can beat the Nuggets, but it's all about the game plan, bro. I'm telling y'all. If he come out there with the right game plan, put the right guys out there like Terrence Mann and Rocco, that team will definitely beat them. But you gotta have the right guys out here. We gotta have the right approach. It's not because they not beating us just on. If you just look talent for talent, who y'all think got more talent?
Oh, it's definitely the Clippers got the most talent in the West.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing though. Talent versus you're talking about talent versus the chemistry of a team that to me is well constructed. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, but Kobe Jordan, all right, okay, that's true. But who got more championship experience?
I agree with you on that. But listen, we've always had more championship experience than this team, and we still can't beat them.
But hold on. We can't go off 2020. That's 2 different teams.
No, I'm talking about the 2021 and
Well, 2021 we actually beat them on Christmas. The opener. Remember
we played them on Christmas.
You don't know this? Yeah, 2021.
How your name is Kobe Jordan and you're so negative, man?
Yeah, we beat the brace off them.
Yeah, you can call me like I told you in the beginning when I first came on here. I always say I'm gonna get flat because again I'm very critical because I understand the talent.
You cannot be Kobe Jordan and you're negative. You have to believe, man.
No. Hold on. No, but listen. But hold on. But listen. You're talking about believing. I don't believe in something that doesn't make sense, right? Like you can't go in off of belief alone. You got to have a strategy.
You can't believe in flawed systems, huh?
If we're flawed, you can't just say we got to believe. No. This is what I'm looking at, Show. When you look at this team, top to bottom, and this is why I said in early this season, we're deep, but we're not balanced. And you even said that, right? Here's what I'm saying.
Balanced now. Hold on, that's before the trade. We actually got balanced now, though. We more
no. Because hold on, because you still have Marcus Morris in the starting lineup who doesn't play defense.
But again, that goes back to my plan. Go to what I'm telling you. We don't have the right game plan. It's the game plan that we gotta have. You can't just have you just can't have all the weapons without a plan, bro. You gotta have a plan, folks. You just can't go.
So let me say this. When you say a plan, when teams put a target on you and you say this is the dude where it's supposed, teams are willing, they're willing going after Marcus Morris. He's a target on the court. There's no plan for that because again, you can't hide a dude that bad on defense. He's just that bad.
No, he can't be on the court.
Let me say that too.
That's what I'm saying.
To my boy Stevie, y'all. I I respect Phoenix, but I think y'all over exaggerating the rest of their team. They others. They don't have. I don't trust the others in the 7-game series. I don't trust Cameron Payne. Wayne Wright is nice, but he's not somebody that's going to consistently give you what he gave you Sunday against Denver. Yesterday, not against Denver, against Dallas. I'm looking at Aiden. Aiden, to me, Aiden plays too soft. I don't trust Aiden. Terrence Ross, he's a liability on D, and he's a streaky shooter. Who else? They got Josh Okogie, who I like. I've been like him some minutes.
I like Okogie.
He's
Yeah.
a striky shooter.
No,
Torrey
but he's
Craig,
a hustler though. He play
He
defense.
yeah, he
defends,
does. He does, and that matters. No, but
And
on
that
the
really
offensive
matters because
end,
that's gonna keep him in
but,
games.
but but the offensive end, we usually do a good job of strategizing against guys that can't shoot consistent. We actually do a good job against guys like him.
And they got Terrence
Give me
Ross.
some of that money, boy.
Yeah, but he's streaky though. He doesn't play D. That's see in the playoffs. That shit gonna matter. He ain't gonna be able to stay on the court long because he don't play
What
D.
the hell, Melo talk?
Okay, so hold
Melo,
on. So
he
hold
said
on. So
5
let
to
me stop
8
you.
man
Hold on,
rotation.
Showtime. Hold on, Showtime. Let me stop you right there. You just said you gave them a philosophy on why those dudes aren't gonna play, but our team don't have that same philosophy. How come the dudes that don't play defense on our team, how come they get minutes then?
Because of Tyronn Lue.
Well, again,
It's the loyalty to Tyronn Lue, man.
I mean,
That's what it is, bro. He
we
been
don't
doing it
got.
since Cleveland.
See, that
But hold
alone
on, how
lets
many
me know
guys? Hold
that
on,
Monty
though.
Williams, he's willing to
Homie.
sit you if you're not gonna play defense. That lets me know that right there.
But hold on, how many guys on our team are defensive liabilities though?
The dude Marcus Morris gets 25 to 30 minutes a game, bro. That's big.
I know. I'm saying like we don't have a lot of liability.
No, you right. That's true. That's
like,
true.
Other than
Outside of
Bones
him,
Highland
everybody else is pretty
and
average or pretty good.
Bones, Twin. Who else? I mean, Plumlee.
What about Westbrook? Is Westbrook to you a good defender?
Plumlee is not a rim until he can. Wait, see, Plumlee defense will be better if the overall team defensive if guys will communicate better. Plumlee will look a little better than what he is.
I agree with you on that.
I'll put that bet up.
You know, because you know why, Showtime? Because if Marcus Morris, somebody on the wing misses their man, he has to rotate all the way over or run out to the 3. That's not his game. So you definitely right about that.
I'm telling you, they're gonna be. You said the Pelicans. I'm definitely not scared of the Pelicans. No.
Yeah, I ain't scared. I ain't worried about them. I mean, they got a good team, but they ain't got the superpower to match Kawhi and PG.
BJ,
Are they gonna make it?
That too. Y'all don't want to keep it real, but I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of folks out here, they were killing Kawhi for actually being hurt and for not wanting to come back out there because he's not ready. Y'all know that's the same thing going to Zion, right?
Right.
Zion,
Thank you.
They're trying to rush him to get back out there. He doesn't want to go out there because he feel like he's not healthy. Same thing happened.
But you know why they not gonna give him
nobody's
going to
talk about that though.
They're not gonna give him that type of slack because they so-called saying he's new. He ain't been doing this. That's what they saying.
Man, it's bullshit.
Like, it's excuse.
That's the same stuff, bro. And that's the part about it. I don't look. That team is dropping off, man. I'm not even sure we're gonna be able to see them. First of all, if they keep losing like that, they're gonna be They're gonna be the outside looking in.
I think the Clippers. I think when we get in the playoffs, I think we're our first round matchup. In my opinion, I think we're gonna either have to see the Grizzlies or the Kings in that first round. And that's really gonna push us. But I think this is the thing. It's gonna wake us up.
That's cap, Mo.
I'm telling you, bro. So hold on, show you saying
I'm talking about Mo in the comments. He said Clippers don't have a flexible roster.
That's not true. He's capped. Yeah, that
bro, y'all. So you telling me man? Come on, man. We know it's the coach, dog. You just not paying attention, Mo.
So let me ask y'all the whole panel. Do
you said that's not the real reason? What's the real reason?
Do y'all think that
hold on. Time out. What's the real reason Zion not playing? I would like to hear this, Mo. Why he's not playing?
He from New Orleans.
Why he not playing?
Hey, BJ, what I tell you, bro? Dudes in the chat that's trolling. We don't respond. They gotta cam up, bro.
Nah, but I know Mo person. Like he a real hooper though. He a real hooper. Yeah, he legit.
What you saying, Mo? I want to know who Mo is.
And he really in there.
Bro,
he really in. He don't want to. Yeah, he don't want to come in going to sleep. This nigga say he going to sleep, but he's still on here. Mo, get your ass in the chat, bro.
Chat fingers tonight. He ain't going to sleep.
I want to know why he's
college professor.
Well, yeah, he is now, but he a real hooper though. He went to my high school. He a real hooper.
Okay, so what do you say though? What do you say?
He said that it's lies about the whole Zion thing.
Well, hold on. This was what Mo's saying, because I said this a little earlier. He's saying that we got dudes who play defense and play offense. We don't got a lot of dudes who do both, and that's what he's basically saying. And bro, I'm gonna be honest. Outside of PG, Kawhi, and Norm, or not Norm, but T Man, a lot of them dudes are scorers. And I'm not saying that doesn't make us non-flexible, because we still can be flexible. It's just we got to be able to be honest and say our weakest defenders, we got to take them out when we're trying to play defense. Like, that's just simple. Ty Lue got to know that when to put these dudes in. That's all I'm saying.
He said
That's
you
Yeah,
don't know
man.
more basketball than me. Who say I know more basketball? What are you talking
No,
about?
he just Mo Mo hit me after the show, bro.
What is this nigga
Hit
talking about?
So
I
me after
said
the
I
show,
asked
bro.
him a question. I said, why Zion not playing?
Yeah,
how many
I
games did
don't know.
Zion play
He
this year?
he
He played
he
what,
ain't
40 games?
he ain't played, bro. People talk about us not being, bro. Brandon Ingram and Zion ain't been healthy. Like, how many games Brandon Ingram played? Like 30 some games.
You ain't answer my question.
Yeah, they fell out the
Yeah,
playoffs.
I'm
yeah.
still waiting on them to answer the question. Why Zion not playing? I'm
yeah, they
waiting.
still in.
He probably not gonna say it on your show.
No, he went to sleep. That's what he did.
Man, come
No,
on, bro.
he ain't gonna say it.
He's
He ain't gonna put it out there.
Why
Yes, right,
Zion ain't playing, bro?
man.
So
This
hold
man
on.
said
While
I
we
got the ESPN. I don't even watch ESPN, so why he not playing? Man, see, he deflecting. Man, I ain't got
he
time for no nigga
deflect.
like that. He deflecting, bro.
No,
Man, I
he
ain't got
ain't gonna
time
put
for
that
that, bro.
out there, bro. He just said he ain't gonna. That's not
All
He
him.
right,
He
say
ain't
said,
I
gonna
let's
do.
got
let's move on then, since
ESPN.
he ain't gonna
Yeah,
talk.
I
Yeah,
got
that's
from
he ain't gonna
ESPN.
say
I
it,
don't
so.
even watch ESPN.
So BJ, let me ask you this,
What's
right?
up?
If we get in the first round series, right now, I think
I
in
can
Yeah,
my
you
call
opinion,
facts,
Trap
you
Junkie. He
facts, Mo.
from New
You facts,
Orleans,
Mo.
bro. What are you talking about?
I
You
think we're
facts.
gonna I think we're gonna play the Kings or the Grizzlies. Now,
This
what's your
nigga act
outcome of
like,
that?
bro, I can call Trap Junkie. What are you talking about? Bro, why is Zion not playing? Answer the question. You retarded, bro.
Mo, stop, Mo, stop, stop. Man, well, go ahead, Kobe. Go ahead, man.
No, y'all finish, bro. I'm gonna let y'all finish that. That's
Nah, you had a question. Go ahead.
What would you go ahead? What would you gonna say? I'm curious now.
What you going? What you trying to
this
ask me, bro?
dude Showtime funny, bro. He got me dying over
That
here.
nigga got his sock. That nigga walk around
Hey,
here bitches like
Showtime. Hey, Show,
mankind
bro.
and
You
shit.
a funny nigga,
He
bro.
got he putting his sock in his own mouth, talking in between the lines. Nigga, like
Hey,
I
you know what's
said, bro.
crazy?
Zion
Sometimes,
ain't playing. Why Zion ain't playing then, bro? I can make one phone
hey,
call myself,
sometimes
my
I
nigga.
be I be forgetting Showtime be talking to the dudes because I never talk to the people in the chat. I be forgetting he talking to them. I thought he be talking to me. Or somebody
Nah,
said, man.
show be talking to people in the chat.
I
One
talk to
day, hey,
everybody.
one day he
You a
just started
person,
going
Yeah,
right? You're
in.
breathing.
I'm like,
Okay.
I'm like,
Why
who he
Zion
going
ain't
in
playing? I
on,
don't
bro?
like. He ain't answer my question. He randomly said, "You don't know more basketball." When did I say I know more basketball than you? I ain't say that. I asked you why Zion ain't playing. That let you know you already feeling some way, bro. I don't, bro. Answer the question, bro. You.
Hey,
Mo,
Mo,
you
man,
want to call me? You
we
going?
got to have you come
He
up, man.
wanted.
We can
He
talk to
said. He said.
All right, we can,
He
bro. We
said
can do
after
that.
behind the scenes. Yeah,
We
man.
can do that
He
then. We
ain't
can
gonna
do
put
that.
that on here, man.
We
Well,
can do
go
that.
Hey, no
ahead, Kobe Joe.
disrespect,
What you
but
gonna say?
I think no disrespect, but sometimes I be thinking some of the people in the chat be like robots, you know what I'm saying, messages and shit. So I don't know, bro. I just be don't paying that too much
Bots.
attention.
Nah, he legit. Like I vouch for Mo. He legit. He
I'm not
legit.
questioning him. I'm asking him a question. I didn't even get it from ESPN. The man ain't playing for a reason.
Sure.
I don't know. Pelicans ain't beating us. I know that. They ain't beating
No,
us.
Okay,
they not even a
okay.
playoff
Hey,
picture.
let me
They're
ask
not.
you a
Yeah.
question. I'm gonna ask you a question. I don't know. I'm gonna add I don't know that. Why Brandon Ingram missed them games then, huh? He supposed to been came back. What happened?
Yeah, they say he had a
That's a
pinky toe
go.
injury.
A
A
pinky toe?
pinky toe.
Is that what I heard?
Yeah, he had his pinky toe on his side of his bed, and
Come on, man.
he was out.
Hey, you do know
Man,
I got. Hey, you know it's funny. You know it's funny now. You do. I
you
know.
might
You
as well
do. You
say he
do know
had a
I got
pap
free.
smear.
You do know I got free tickets to the Pelicans game, right? And I ain't get them just because you know I'm not. I got you know. You do know I got free tickets to the game, right?
Yeah, he got real life resources in New Orleans, bro.
So you saying that, but I'm asking you a question because look, I'm open minded, I'm open ear. I'm not ignoring you. I just
No,
want to. I
he
just like to
definitely got
hear a
sources
different
for
opinion.
real.
I just like to hear a different story. If you saying something different, what is it? Because Kawhi, when we talk about Kawhi, y'all ignore the facts about Kawhi. So what's the reason why Zion not playing? That's my whole point.
You know the show. You know they put the load management on him. That's why they.
He the
Okay,
only one
then
that
Yeah,
do
he the
it.
Zion never
poster
did
boy
shit that
for it.
Kawhi did, and he gets killed for not
Yeah,
playing, and
they
he's
act like he
actually
the only
hurt.
one do it.
That's my
Yeah,
whole
it's
point of
all
saying
good.
it.
And that's why I say it's not a Kawhi situation. It's a league
So
situation,
nobody
right?
cares about when Kawhi Leonard not playing because when
No, they don't. They don't.
Uncle Dennis told him he don't want him playing for the Spurs no more. We don't care about that. But
No, they
what's
don't.
Zion's excuse? Man, come on, that shit,
Hold
man.
on. What's Ben Simmons' excuse? Is he injured legit?
No,
Yeah, they said he got a knee
Hey,
injury.
I'm gonna give it 5 minutes. You're gonna end the live.
that was very convenient,
All
that
right,
knee
cool.
injury.
BJ ready to get up out of here. But like,
Yeah.
let's talk about this playoff. So now, okay.
Well, we
So
know Ja got a whole lot going on. A whole lot of stuff being said. I ain't
let me
even.
ask BJ a question though, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
My
so
bad.
so BJ, so we said the coaching. We talked about the turnovers. We talked about the healthy and the defense practice coming up. All of the good stuff. My thing is, what do y'all think we need to make? Like, what's the biggest trends or change we got to make before the playoff? Like, what's that thing that we got to do before the playoffs start to have a
Start
chance?
Rocco.
And then second thing is, do y'all actually believe in Ty Lue to coach us all the way through the playoffs with a team this deep and talented to make those right rotations? What do y'all really think?
Kobe Jordan.
I'm just asking, bro.
Man, look,
No, I'm
this is
saying
how this only
what's the
bro. The
solution
only
though? I'm
it's
asking the
on. We gonna
solution
have to
though,
coach
BJ.
against this dude, man. This is what it's gonna be. I'm already checked out on Ty Lue, bro. I'm already looking at next year. I'm like this. I'm already checked out on him.
No, I can't check out because the year ain't over with, BJ. We got to talk about this.
I'm no. That is what I'm saying. We're gonna have to coach against him. We're gonna have to coach against him,
What
bro.
does that
That's what's
mean? I
gonna
don't know
come
what
to.
that
You're gonna have
means,
to
bro.
play
That
in
means
spite of him.
Kawhi and PG gonna have to be the best two on the court.
But here's the thing. This is what I'm saying, bro. We keep saying they need to be the best player. Listen, it don't matter how great they are. They're gonna be great. It was what I'm saying. But if we're not good as a team, it's not gonna be easy. Bro. We can't win with just them two being dominant. It's not gonna work like that easy, bro. You
They're
gotta
gonna
have
have
a
to fall
team.
in line, bro. They're gonna have to fall in line. They're gonna
So
fall in line,
see,
bro.
this is my favorite thing. This is why I told my favorite thing is the intangibles. People say defense win championships. I don't care what y'all say. I don't think so. It's not just defense. I think it's the intangibles, bro. The tangible players who are willing to do the little dirty work, the little hustle plays, the 50-50 balls, the
Man, you gotta
getting
Hands
have
extra
up.
both.
effort on offense, the
Gotta
offensive
have both.
rebounding, the Chris Bosh offensive rebound to kick it out to Ray Allen. You
Gotta
see what I'm
have both.
saying?
Man, you
Gotta
need,
have
bro.
both.
You gotta have both with a little luck. Something I don't believe in luck, but gotta have a little of that too, bro. It's just
Yeah, that's true.
the right thing. Is, like Kawhi mentioned something. He said it's that feeling, that certain feeling you get when you championship ready. You can get that feeling when you watch a team. You get that feeling like that's why I knew Golden State gonna win the champ. That's why I picked them last. I said, nah, I feel like Golden State gonna win. Clicking at the right time, defense on point. I mean, they got the championship experience. You kind of can tell certain teams
So
got a
so
good
can
chance to
that
win.
feeling come? Can that feeling come right when the playoffs start, or do
That's
it
what
got to
I'm
come
saying. That's
before?
why I feel like this team gonna. I think at the last 10 to 5 game, if he's, I don't know when Norman Powell coming back though. I don't know what's on Norman Powell.
Probably like 2-3 weeks.
2-3
He
weeks.
just
Yeah.
got injured, didn't he? Last week, a week
Yeah,
ago.
That's
so
his shoulder, bro. It's his shoulder.
but that's too
Shoulder.
much. That's too much time to wait to not to have a set rotation. That
That's
But
what
you
I'm
don't
saying.
think Eric Gordon got it though?
I do think Eric Gordon.
I
I
think
think
he
we'll be
do.
fine.
Yeah.
He's not no Norman Powell,
I
but he
think I
can
think
do it.
we'll be fine. I mean, the defensive end and other than scoring, Eric Gordon is better than him in other things.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a better defender.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
He's a smarter basketball player. He makes the right
But
pass.
but but listen, Norman Powell can get to that basket with
Absolutely.
ease.
No, I'm not taking it
He
away.
do.
Norman's a bucket. But I'm talking about, I think Eric Gordon do a good job of holding it down. This team needs to click on the defensive end. If they can click at the defensive end right now, and they can just put game after game after game together, yeah, I think they gonna catch a lot of people's eyes, and I think they're gonna be form. They gonna be ready. I think
Well,
they're gonna
show
be
But
you
ready.
y'all
just
don't. But
said
y'all don't. Hold
Showtime.
on.
Hold
But
on,
hold
you
on.
just
Hold on.
said
Go
hold on.
ahead.
You just said that we don't have any more back to backs right now, and then we got defensive practices going on. So this is the perfect time for us to start clicking on defense. So we're gonna have to me, this is the time, that stretch, because we have a game and then we don't have another game for like 3 more days, and all of them days in between are all practice. It's practice. So this is the time for us to practice that. So
Well, hold on, y'all. Hold on, but y'all don't think it's weird though that Ty Lue came out and said he needs to have Norm back before he makes his set rotations. Y'all don't find that weird? Like you
I
really one player changes your
Find it
mind about
frustrating.
rotations, bro.
but
uh,
he's a big player though, bro.
But
he
you telling me
concerned
you
me,
can't
bro.
make a rotation off of one guy?
He
That's
I
concerned
get
me.
frustrating.
what you said. What?
I don't know. I'm saying you telling me like I'm the coach. I'm coach. You telling me I can't make my rotations? I gotta wait till Norm. Man, he ain't gonna be back for like 3 weeks.
That it sounds crazy, but here's the thing: he is our sixth man, and that does make sense because he's in a lot of our closing rotations, bro. So it is tough. But again, that's why we got the depth we got. We got to figure it out. There's no excuse, bro. There's no excuse.
We got the pieces we
Man,
need on the team. We just need to play them.
He gonna be he's
man.
gonna be in them practices watching too. So he just gotta watch and figure out what we trying to do. And when he get healthy, he playing. He know what we trying to do.
We gonna see, bro. I'm out to end it here, but we gonna see, man. Oh man.
Rocco got to start.
Roku got to start. Hey, I'm gonna just keep hashtagging that everywhere y'all gotta go on y'all Twitters, on your Instagram, on your Snapchat. Ty Lue gonna
Word
get
up.
it.
Star Rocco. Star
Man,
Rocco.
Ty Lue
Sorry,
ain't
sorry,
shit,
man.
bro.
All
Yeah,
right.
I
I
see it.
like I like that. Ty Lue ain't shit.
Yeah, man, he ain't shit. Yeah. All right, fellas.
All
All right, BJ.
All right, y'all. Salute.
right.
All right,
Like
man.
and
Salute.
subscribe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. It's free if y'all love the show. We got 45 people in here, man. Y'all should be smashing the likes, man. It's for free. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? Cash App right there on the top of the screen, the chat box. Hit that, you know what I'm saying, for this content that we bring y'all, man. We got some great interviews coming up. You know what I'm saying? We got one coming up in a couple weeks. Steve Kerr will be pulling up. Yes, I said Steve Kerr, head coach of the Golden State Warriors, will be pulling up in the next couple weeks. And yeah, man. Continue to like, share, subscribe, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull live. Peace. Out of here like swimwear.